Hey everybody, I'm Brandon. You're watching ADHD Game Dev. What is up, my cool people? Listen, I haven't talked to you in a hot minute, and I want to discuss why, and I have some stuff that's on my mind that's been turning round and round, and we gotta hit all of it. First of all, I haven't been online because I've been making video games. That's what we do around here. We make video games. I've been making video games for you because I love you so much. Second of all, I am entering Tiny the Last Wayfinder into Steam Next Fest, which will be happening in October. Hopefully that all goes to plan, and we will get that out there with a demo. I have to do a trailer for you, which brings me to the topic that is on my mind today. And in a nutshell, it's this. You have to be audacious enough to actually believe in yourself. I've said it before, and I'll say it again here, is that there will be plenty of people in life who won't believe in you. Don't be one of them. Don't be one of them. You have got to be the person who is at the head of the parade, cheering yourself on before anybody else is going to do it. It is a level of belief that borders on ego or arrogance. Gets close. I don't want to become egotistical or arrogant. The underlying truth, the fun fact underneath underneath this veneer, is the level of imposter syndrome, self-doubt, negative self-talk that I have constantly on churn in my brain, okay? My job, being the one who's being my own cheerleader and believing in myself, is to tell all that stuff, shut up, I'm going ahead anyway. If you ever hear me on this channel joke around and say, hey, I'm moving ahead, I barely know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, let's go. It is a self-deprecating kind of humor that I could probably do without, but at the same time, it's also an encouragement to you to keep going, even if you don't feel like you have all the answers and don't have it all figured out. There is a commonly held, I think it's a misconception when people say, nobody knows what they're doing, everybody's just faking it. I don't think that's true. I honestly do not think that's true. I know it's a nice thing to say, don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. Nobody knows what they're doing. But I don't think that's true. I think there is a point where you really do start to know what you're doing and you actually do know what's going on. That's called expertise, and it is self-confidence that is earned. You get my drift? It is self-confidence that is earned. When you haven't earned that state of self-confidence, that's when it's just plain arrogance and just plain ego. But there is a state of climbing up the mountain and improving and believing in yourself and having a fake it till you make it attitude and having an attitude that says, I'm not going to talk myself out of what could be a success. Because when I sit here and say I'm making a video game and I'm going to get it out there on Steam and I'm going to do all these things, that's my goal, that's my intention, that's my focus. I have a plan and I know that I am not guaranteed success. But I also know this. Not doing it is a surefire way to fail. If I don't put in the effort, I can be darn sure that I won't succeed in this goal. If I don't put one foot in front of the other, if I don't put out the demos, if I don't do the YouTubes, if I don't work on this stuff, it won't succeed. It won't happen. I might as well sit there with a cool beverage in my hand and the remote control and watch TV all night, which is a version of myself that I don't like. I am out here with the audacity to believe in myself, not because I know that it's going to succeed, but because I know that's the only chance that I have that it will. I hope that you will put up the effort. I hope that you will be audacious enough to believe in yourself, to have confidence in yourself, to move ahead one foot in front of the other, even if you're not entirely sure where you're going, even if you're not entirely sure or guaranteed success. Success is never guaranteed, but you can put up the effort anyway, and you can do it like I do it, or I try to do it. I try to do it, yay, with a smile on my face and keeping my energy up. I don't always succeed in that either, but I have a version of myself that I want to be. That's who I'm working at being today. I hope that you will do the same thing. I hope that you'll subscribe to the channel. Check out Tiny, the last Wayfinder on Steam. I hope that you will be awesome today. I'll talk to you later.